God's voice was like the roar of rushing waters, and the land was radiant with his glory. So says Ezekiel chapter 43, verse 2. Now, I had stopped just a couple of minutes ago down where we baptize, about 2 miles from this chapel, and said that same scripture and showed our baptizing spot in the creek. And it's like, oh my gosh, the water's crazy. But here, right at the chapel itself, at our little creek on the edge of our property, what a beautiful sound and what a beautiful sight. Now, I know that it might not be a beautiful sight if the road floods and people can't get around, but right now, yeah, it's pretty lovely. And when we come to a place like Drennon Springs, Kentucky, it's really hard not to see God's radiant glory and not to hear God's radiant glory at a time like this, and just to know his presence at a place that many of us love, this chapel that has been here for 161 years. And I just want to bask in this just a little bit, because right now the creek is lovely. It was dry just last week. I was down here at this time. It's not dry right now. Chapel just right up here, right at the edge of Troutman Hill Road and Drennon Road. This is our spot. This is a place that's been set aside for our church family to worship since the time of Lincoln, since the time of Civil War. This is our place, and I pray that we can be good stewards of this chapel and of this land and of this community and this area, and that God's kingdom can grow because of it, and that as we are on that journey, we can hear his voice like the roaring waters, and that in his beautiful creation we can see his radiant glory. Come see us on Sundays and Wednesdays at that little chapel. We'll grow closer to him together. Bye-bye.